Hey guys, it's Chris with SMRT. In this SMRTcast, we are going to teach you how to enhance your tutorial sessions with technology.
Hi everyone, this is David with SMRT, and as Chris said, we're going to show you how we like to do PBL with the technology that's available in the rooms. The idea of this isn't to put everybody behind a computer screen so that there's no human interaction. The idea is to have maybe one person who's hooked up to the TV being the sort of scribe for the PBL. This isn't going to take away at all from the human to human and student to preceptor interaction that's so important. This is really going to enhance it, and we're going to start by showing you how to set up Google Docs. We're going to show everything on an iPad, but take note that this can be done on a PC or Mac as well. What you see on the screen right now is the desktop version of Google Docs as shown on the iPad. If you go there on the iPad and all you see is the mobile version, scroll down to the bottom of the page and click the link that says Desktop. The beautiful thing about Google Docs is that once everything is said and done in tutorial, you can go home and everyone can collaborate on the same document, editing and sharing their learning issues. The alternative is to use any other word processing program and then emailing the finished product to everyone. The problem with that is that you're not going to be able to collaborate and keep everyone's learning issues on the same document. As you'll see later, we have many examples where the tutorial created the document, people went home, edited the document, added their learning issues to it, and you can keep all of that information forever. If you don't already have a Google account, you can use the link that's on the screen right now to sign up for one. In fact, everybody in the group needs to have a Google account in order to access the documents created. The page that you see now is the Google Documents page showing my collections. The best way to go about this is to create a new collection titled after the PBL group, such as GI PBL or GNN PBL or EHSR PBL. And then you can share that collection with the group so that any document that's created and placed in the collection will automatically be in everyone's account. To create a new collection, click on Create and then tap Collection. You're then given the option to rename the collection. For this time, I'm going to name it EHSR for this block that we're starting right now. The collection now shows up in the left side of your screen in Google Docs under My Collection. Tap this, tap the arrow on the right side of it, and then tap Share. Note that this can sometimes be temperamental on the iPad, so be patient but persistent. Once you've tapped that, it will bring up this page. Under the Add People menu, put in email addresses that are Google accounts separated by commas. Do this for everyone in the group and click Share and Save. Now that you have the collection shared with everyone, any document that you create in it will then be shared with everyone automatically. When you do it on the iPad, this comes up. It's functional, but it's not ideal. The other option is to use an Office suite. If you remember on the link that's shown on the screen right now, we showed you several Office suites on the iPad. This one is Quick Office Pro HD, my favorite because it works very well with a projector, and it also functions very well and integrates with Google Documents. The issue with this is that if anyone else is editing this document at the same time online, there can be problems. Whenever you exit the document in Quick Office Pro HD, it uploads it to Google Docs. Essentially, what this application does is when you first open the document from Google Docs, it downloads it from Google, puts it on your iPad, and lets you edit it. From there, you edit it and then upload it back to Google Docs once it's saved. As you can see, this can probably cause problems when someone else is collaborating on Google Docs and then you upload an older version of it. Basically, the iPad is really good for a non-invasive way of editing and creating the Google Doc when you're in PBL. Later, when you go home and more people need to be editing at the same time, it's better to use a PC or a Mac.
The things you'll need to go ahead and take advantage of the television in the room is a computer that has a VGA connector, like the black cable that's in the room hanging down from the ceiling, or you can get a Mac adapter that has the VGA connector to it to the display port on the Mac, Or you can get this iPod dock connector to VGA adapter. Now, there is a limited supply of both of those Mac adapters in the library as well as in Chris's office. And you can also pick one up on Amazon. I believe you can get the iPad adapter for as cheap as $20 used. So you'll go ahead and connect the adapter to the VGA cable or the VGA cable directly to the computer that you're going to be using. You plug that in and you connect it directly to the iPad. And the information is then mirrored to the television screen. As David just mentioned, having the TV as the centerpiece during the tutorial session allows everyone to be on the same page as they can see everything electronically on the screen. As you can see in this Google Doc, we have our problems listed on here as well as our hypotheses. So the things that are going on with our patient as well as, what diseases we think could be going on with the patient in the case are all listed on the screen in this Google Doc. We also have on here listed all of our learning issues as we're collecting them during the group session. Now keep in mind that this is all in a Google Doc, so as we're collaborating on it in real time, this is also going to be available to each of the group members when they go home. Further down this Google Doc, you can see that every member of the group has collaborated on this document all of their learning issue information. So when they come to class, everyone's on the same document and all of their information is there, viewable to all of the members, whether they're at home or during the group session. Another thing that's useful about doing this electronically is that you can insert helpful pieces of media like this pathway directly into the Google Doc to share with your fellow students as well as to present on the screen in real time instead of having to draw it on the board. Also, there are exhibits that you have to open for the case, and being plugged in this way, you can just go to Goodreader and download them directly from SharePoint. Another thing that's useful about being huddled around the TV during the tutorial session is that YouTube is now at your disposal. You can pull up a video like this, which is a complement activation cascade from immunology, or you can even pull up a video about a procedure that we did to our patients in the case.
Thanks for watching, everyone. I'd like to reiterate that this isn't about eliminating our very valuable peer-to-peer and peer-to-preceptor interaction that we have in PBL. This is about taking the most advantage of it with technology. That's what SMRT is about. We really respect and value our time with our preceptors and our peers. We just want to show you how we can do so in a better way using technology. As always, if you have any questions or would like help setting up any of this or are having problems with any of the things we talked about in this video or any others, go ahead and email us at unmsom.smrt@gmail.com. Also, the links that were shown in the video are down in the comments section. Thanks for watching.